Hello my fellow creative. In this video I want to show you how I made this simple design. Although I made 5 different design in the same window, and then but out of the 5 design I'll be showing you how I achieve one out of them, which is the grill chicken. I'll be showing you how this design was made. Like I said earlier, I'll be showing you how the design was made from the beginning up to the end. And then because the same method that I used to achieve this was used to achieve every other one too. Just giving you a sample how I join everything together in one page, and then I want to come back to the previous design. Then I move to my new window. That is, you have to create your new window. That is my logo. I want to hide it first because I don't need it for now. Then the next thing I'm going to do now is that I want to add my solid color, that is solid layer. And then I go to these. I want to bring a background. I'm looking for the background. I have to scroll up again a little bit so that I can see the background that I use. I've seen it. I click on it, then I click on place. I first click on place embedded. Then after that I search for the location where I have the background. Then I click on place. That was what I did. Then the next thing you can see, it has placed already. Now I increase the size by pressing Ctrl T. You hit the Ctrl T keyboard altogether. Then I change the what's it called? I change it over there. Then the next thing I did, I select my brush tool. Then I have to clean the upper part and the lower part of the background. Then the next thing I did now is that I go back to the resources. That is where we are looking at, and then I come back here. Okay, I've seen what I want to do. That is the next thing I supposed to do. Then I add another layer. After adding another layer, I select my text tool. Then I want to write the grilled. After that, I change the color to black so that I'll be able to see it clearly. Then I click on OK. I want to change the font also. I change the font, and after that I have to click on the check. Okay, is there any other thing I change here? Okay, let me go back to it. Maybe the font is not well taken. Then I select my the check. That is to check, okay, that I'm done using that tool. I go back to the move tool. I come to these to the right panel here to select my text. That's character panel. Then I adjust it so that it's going to move close, because there's a gap between the letters. I have to move them close together. Then that was what I did. I double click on it. I think I still need to change the font or something from there. Okay, I click on check. There's nothing to change. Then the next thing I'm going to do now is I select my type tool again to write the chicken. Then I change the font to Montserrat. I change it to bold. Then I click on check. That is to mark it that I'm done with that text. Then I press my Ctrl T to transform the text. Then I increase the size. I move it closer. I click on check again. I duplicate it by pressing my Alt key to get the duplicate of that text. Then the next thing I'm going to do now is that I've bring out my chicken. You can see that's the picture. You can get a picture on what's it called, Pinterest or Freepik or wherever, and get it anywhere on the internet. Then adjust it a little bit. Okay, I go back to check. Okay, what's the next thing? After checking, I have to go back to where we're doing the work. Then I have to make the adjustment. I want to work on the grill, I think. Okay, I reduce the opacity of the chicken. That is the second one and the last one after the chicken. Okay, I select my grill. I want to add something. I click on blending option. Then I select my gradient tool. Okay, just take a look at all the adjustment that I made. Okay, here is just look at all the, I'm sorry for the breakup, for all the, what's it called, the adjustment that I made. Just look at them one after the other. Then after that, okay, I'm trying to remove one or two things, add some other things, because I want it to look exactly as the one that I first did. And I click on OK. After that, then I go back to the original file to check one or two things from there too. Okay, so that to confirm if we are getting it, if we are following the steps. And then okay, I change this to italics. I don't need to change that one because it is under the listing already, but I think I changed it. Okay, change it. Okay, let's move on. Go back here. Okay, what's the next thing? Let's do the next thing. Check, mark it, please this. Okay, I adjust the grill a little bit. Then okay, I activate my what's it called, my logo. But when I wanted to move the logo, the background moved. I have to lock the background so that it will not be moving while moving every other thing on the at the top of it. Okay, I reduce the size of the logo. Then I want to take it to the middle, although it's supposed to be at the left hand corner, but I will have to go back to my resources, to the sample, not resources, sorry please. And then I adjust it, I place it where it's supposed to be placed, and then I make some adjustments so that I'll position it very well. Then the next thing I want to do now is that I want to work on the action button, that is the call to action button rather. Then I want to get that is order now. That's the next thing I want to do. Then I select my rectangle tool. I adjust the four corners so that it will be curved. I want a rounded rectangle tool. Select the shape. I want to use a gradient color. Select the gradient. The one I'm supposed to use is the red and the yellow. I've used it earlier, that is why I can see it there. If you did not see it there, that means you have to set it yourself, red and yellow. After that, the next thing I'll do now is that I want to type the order now. I think that should be the next, because I've added another layer. Then I select my type 2, then I type order now. I click on check. I'm going to press my Ctrl T so that I can adjust it. But first of all, I change the color, I change the font, rather the font style. Then I change it to okay. I adjust it. Good. That is, you press Ctrl T down, Ctrl T rather, to transform the text. Then I want to change the color to white now. That's order now. That's the CTA, call to action. Okay, I duplicate the what's it called, the shape, that is the rectangle shape, so that I have another copy of it. I want the order and the now color to be different. Okay, I select my shape tool, my what's it called, my brush tool, to brush some part because I don't want it to be showing outside. You can see that was what I did a little bit. Okay, then I go to my blending option. You can see I change the blending option to green so that the order and the now will be on different color. You can see it makes it more beautiful. That was what I did in the sample as well. And then I think we are almost done with the tutorial. And then what was the next thing I did? Okay, I'm still checking if I've selected the right blending option. Okay, I'm done with that. Done with that. Okay. Then I think the last thing is still part of the CTA, that is the website www.eatright.ng. I think that is what I'm typing presently. Then I click on change the color to black. I click on OK. I click on check. Then I go back to my move tool. I press Ctrl T to adjust it. Then check again. I have to take it to the middle. After taking it to the middle, I reduce I change the regular to some. I change it to regular rather. The thickness of the font style. That was what I did. Then I click on check. I have to reduce the size a little bit, and after that I click on check again. I go back to my character panel there so that I can adjust the what's it called, the gap between the letters. That was what I did. Okay, I can reduce the size a little bit again. Then I click on check. Click on check. I think this is the end of the tutorial. If you love our tutorial, please kindly subscribe for more, and then so that you're going to see a lot of video from us. And don't forget to hit the like button, click on the icon, the bell icon, so that you're not going to miss any of our tutorial. And don't forget to help us to share to anyone who is into graphic designing like you and like myself, or especially the young graphic designers. Let them come and learn from us. Thank you so much.